Hello everyone, and it's time for us to talk of another example of what we did in class today. One sample t-test for matched pairs. So here's the scenario. Can taking chess lessons and playing chess daily improve memory? The article, The USA Junior Chess Olympics Research, Developing Memory and Verbal Reasoning, described a study in which 6th grade students who had not previously played chess took lessons and played daily for 9 months. Each student took a memory test before and after the program. The question is, do the data suggest chess may improve memory? We want to test at the 5% level. Anytime you see that phrase, you know we're talking about doing a hypothesis test of some sort or a significance test, which means, in our class, it means we're going to do Fathom. So we have our do Phantom. So we have our data over here. We have the pre-test scores and the post-test scores. So the first thing I did is I put all the pre-test scores over in my calculator in list 1. And I put all my post-test scores in list 2. And then in list 3, I put all of my differences. So that would be list 3. So you can do that by going over into list 3 and simply doing second list 2 minus second list 1 up at the very top, enter, and it'll put all those scores and it'll populate that list for you. Now that we've done that, we're ready to start writing this out. So first we can list out our parameters. Well, actually, I'm not quite ready to do that yet. So now I would go to Stat, Calculate, One Variable Statistics, make sure you have list 3 done, and then hit Calculate, and now we have all of our numbers. Okay, so now we can go back over here, and we see X bar is 144.58. S sub X is 109.7. We get a sample of size 12, which means our degree of freedom was 11. Okay, our hypothesis, the null hypothesis would be that there is no difference, that it does not help. So in that case, that would be that mu sub d equals 0. Mu sub d, you need to tell me what that is. So mu sub d is equal to the mean score, the mean difference, post minus pre, make sure you tell me the order, in memory scores. Alright, so our null is that there is no difference. Our alternate then would be that there is a difference, and not only that there is a difference, but that it improves. And if it improves, that means the post-test should be better than the pre-test. So and therefore the mean difference should be greater than 0. Alright, we're ready to test our assumptions. First, we have to assume that this is an SRS, so we need to say assume this is an SRS of 6th grade chess players. Right. Second, we need to talk about normality. The problem doesn't say anything about normality, so we're going to address that issue by going and looking at our stat plots. So plot number 1, we have a box plot there. List 3 is the one I want. So that's good. I'm going to do zoom number 9 to take a look at the picture. And there's our picture. So you can see we have a nice, neat, clean box plot. So we'll drag that over so I can look at it. And then we're ready to write out our normality statement. So we can say box plot is symmetric. With no outliers. We can assume the distribution is approximately null. And our third assumption is that sigma is unknown. Third condition, it's not really an assumption, it's a condition. Alright, next up we need to name the test. This is a one sample t-test matched pairs version. Alright, and now our test statistics. Our test statistic is going to be 144.58 minus the null is 0 divided by the standard deviation of 109.7 divided by the square root of 12, and that's going to equal. So now I'm going to go over and I'm going to go to my stat menu, go to tests, t-test number 2. We have all of our data in list 3. We have our null is 0. List 3, we're testing greater than, so it's all set up and ready to go. And so we will draw that. And you can see what we get. So our test statistic value is 4.564 with a p-value of a really tiny decimal, so essentially 0. And I can drag that picture down. Oh, try it again. Alright, so I'll drag that picture down there. Alright, and then based off of that picture, based off of that p-value, we're ready to make a decision. We're going to reject the null in this case. And so finally we're going to make our concluding statements. So we would say, since the p-value is essentially 0, we will reject the null. There is strong evidence to suggest that daily chess lessons, daily chess playing improves memory. And that's it. That is a matched pairs t-test. So hopefully you took some good notes, and I will see you tomorrow.